course, I know this is one that caught your attention. A bit of a bid to keep the brand involved in the game.
Yeah, we were all shocked last year when Ford came out and said that they weren't backing a factory team anymore, and there's been a lot of reaction. But it seems like the dealers have come up with a plan to put a bit of pressure on head office, and they're actually going to dip in for at least $1 million if Ford match it, so they can have a Mustang potentially on the grid, which would be great for the sport. And we all want to see Ford back in there, and I mean, it's great that they're getting behind it. And they've got a management change as well, so hopefully the people at the top will get behind it as well.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, 100%.
When was the dealer team? What year was the Ford dealer team?
Well, lots of times through.
Yeah.
Ford's actual factory participation has been up and down over the years. There's been times when Alan Moffat, for instance, won Bathurst in 1977 with a 1-2 as the Moffat Ford dealer team.
Yeah.
There's been days when Dick Johnson had Motorcraft on the car, which is essentially Ford money. So there's been lots of times throughout the ages where they've been in and out of the sport, but it makes total sense with a brand like Mustang to have a halo effect for the dealers to be involved and to put X amount of money per car involved to be back in racing.
And if they do get back in, is it going to be the Mustang, or are they going to look at cars like the Taurus or the...
It'd be cool if it was the Mustang. I mean,
Well, it'd be cool. I mean, Mustang looks great, doesn't it? It's just got a great affinity.
Would that come down to what the dealers want to promote and sell? Because the manufacturer's not directly involved.
Well, a bit of both. And I think what really happens is the amount of cars that they're trying to sell. So essentially how many cars, just like Nissan have with Altima, they didn't want to do it with a car that was essentially a sports car. They wanted to do it with a main architecture, large volume car. So it will depend on their decision as to what the next Falcon or the Falcon replacement is.
It's great news. I mean, the Ford dealers are so passionate. All the years I was there, they're the ones every Thursday night you go to the barbecue, or even now, we're not supported by a manufacturer, but we go to some Mercedes dealerships, and the passion even to support us is incredible through the dealers.
100%.
It is great to see that the dealers themselves see the value in it, because a lot of the times the manufacturer comes in and has to sell that to the dealers to say get behind it. So for them to actually stand up, Ford have pulled back and said, hey, we should do this, that means a lot. It really does mean that they see, yeah, exactly that.
And I'm just hoping they saw the back page of the Daily Telegraph today with a fantastic rendering of the Mustang in full gear. It looks sensational, didn't it, guys?
Oh, it does. I mean, it's always been a groovy car, isn't it? It's just one of those, as I said before, a halo car, like a Corvette or a Camaro. You know, it's got that flavour.
We're about to launch into the next chat point here, pretty significant one. Just before we do, again, is there a sort of timeline there in relation to Ford and what they might do?
I think that they'd have to sort of get their plans in place by November this year or late this year, because they're going to have to develop whatever it is for next year and have it on the track the year after. So, I mean, they can't muck around.
Yeah. It'd be more a 2017 thing, but I think, again, those things take time. You have to lift your vision up and get the product plan organised, which hopefully they will. Great, very good work for you.
They wouldn't want to get out the FGX, would they, at the moment?
No, it's got it right, isn't it?
It's pretty hooked up. No more aero for us. We're happy, thanks.